Good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? Welcome to my Sunday morning's Coffee and a Card. My name's Julia Green. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I go live on Sunday mornings with just a really quick card demonstration just to get you off to a good creative start for the week. So we've had the conversation before about whether your week starts on Sunday or not, but I know for a lot of people, Sunday is a day just for reflection and to get ready for the week ahead. Whether it's packing school lunches, getting ready for school lunches, meal prepping, sitting and watching football or basketball right now. So whatever it is that you do on Sunday, usually it's a day to, whether it's go to church or whatever, it's a day of reflection and to just get ready for the week. So I had a really crazy day yesterday. I had 2 events yesterday. I did a crop yesterday, and then I did a private event yesterday. And at the crop yesterday, I had several aha moments as to why I do what I do. So one of the things is I'm working on a card here this morning, and this is a new online one called You Are Remarkable. And the reason I bought it, not so much for the flower image, even though you guys know I like the flowers, but I like the sayings that are in here. And one of them is, friends are flowers in the garden of life, and you are remarkable in every single way. And sometimes the simplest things mean the most. And that one got me right there. Sometimes the simplest things mean the most. So I found out yesterday that there's a lady in our card community. Good morning, Patricia. That I've been, she's a way bigger scrapbooker, but she has organized some crops and different things. She's also a pastor at her church, and she's been struggling with breast cancer. And she finally, I think yesterday or maybe the day before, finally made a post on Facebook to let everybody know that she has been struggling with this diagnosis since right around maybe Christmas, around the first of the year. And she has finally decided to let everybody know that she's been struggling with this. So, of course, a Facebook post, okay, good morning, Pam. A Facebook post means a whole bunch of people send their thoughts, prayers, the little praying hands, the emoji with the huggy, all that stuff. And that means a lot. It does. Don't get me wrong. But there's nothing like a card, okay? And what made me have that aha moment was I had somebody come up to me yesterday and said, Julie, you sent me a card, and that was so nice of you to just think of me, to send a card. And that little note, and she's like, you know what? It got me back into coming to the crops, reaching out and getting people together to sit around, do scrapbooking, knitting, crocheting, whatever it is that you do, and just gathering and doing those fun things and having a craft day. So March is National Craft Month, so hopefully you found some time, because today's the 30th, so hopefully you found some time this month to get together with some girlfriends and do some crafting, because I really, really think it's important. So my friend that is struggling, that I just found out is struggling, I decided I need to make her a card. So this is a perfect stamp set for that. So we're going to go right ahead, and I've already gone ahead. I'm using Very Vanilla, and I have my Pretty in Pink, or my Petal Pink. Not Pretty in Pink, this is Petal Pink, Joel. Pretty in Pink is way more pinker. Petal Pink to me is a real light, almost like a peachy pink, and I always think it looks so good with the Very Vanilla. And then I went ahead and I made another layer for the top here. I love the stamps that you're showing. Yeah, I do too, Sandy. I really like this one a lot. So this is an embossing folder that I had over in my stash that I hadn't even opened. So I was like, I opened it this morning because I was like, oh, this is a really pretty one. How come I haven't opened this one? This one's called Cute Crochet, okay? And if you look at it really closely, I don't know if you guys can see it there, but it almost looks like a crocheted blanket. So I thought, oh, that'd be a really good one for this card. And it's kind of, crocheted blankets send warm hugs. So, all right. So I've gone ahead and I've stamped my images. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about, and I talked about this yesterday at the card class that I did. I don't know how many of you guys have Pebbled Path in your stash, but I like Pebbled Path a lot. And I've used Pebbled Path today to stamp my image. And the reason I did that is because Pebbled Path, I think we think of it as kind of a gray, but to me, Pebbled Path has brown undertones, so I think it goes really good with the Very Vanilla and the petal pink that we're using this morning, okay? So if you haven't already added Pebbled Path to your neutrals collection, I think you should. Even if you're not really a big fan of the other in colors that are retiring, Pebbled Path, I think if you start using it, I think you'll really find that it really is a good one to go with. So we've used that this morning as our neutral back, as our to stamp our image. I didn't want black because I don't want it to be, you know, I'm using these softy petally colors. I don't want it to be like, hey, look at me. This is so. Now what did I do? Oh, I did grab, I'm like, where did I do the petal pink? I need to pick a green. Does anybody have a green that they think would go good with my leaves? I'm going to go with my good old standard Old Olive. I don't know. There's a reason why Old Olive has been in the color families for all this time, because it is just a really great go-to. So this stamp set is what we used to call two-step stamping. I don't think we really call it that anymore because it's not on the stamp package like it used to be. And I have a little bit of glare going on in here this morning because, boy, I really wish I could afford a professional lighting guy to come in and help me with my lighting, because my nephew, who's an electrician, has helped me quite a bit, but I still struggle. Let's see. Good morning, Patricia, Pam, Sandy, Lorraine. How is everybody this morning? So it was so fun to get together with a lot of ladies that I hadn't seen. I was sick at the last crop, so I was unable to attend. I was very excited to have so many people say that they missed me. That's always fun. It just really is a lot of fun to gather with other women and sit around and talk about life's troubles. And no, I did not hear anybody talking politics, so that's almost like a voodoo. But yeah, it was so much fun. And it's always fun to meet some new people, and I did meet some new people. And I love how excited they get when it comes to stamping and how much fun stamping can be. So I've gone ahead, I have two here because I'm working on two cards. One to send to my friend, and then one will go in my stash. And I'm going to use the sentiment that says, "You are remarkable in every single way." I've gone ahead and I have a little petal pink layer here. So let's just go ahead. And so today I'll be putting a lot of stuff away. And I have, this afternoon I have a date with the girls, my daughter-in-laws and my granddaughters. We are going to see a play at the Warner Theater here. And we're going to see Cinderella. All right, I need a little something for my inside. Let's see. Do I want a darker version of the petal pink? Do I want a little yellow? Let's try what I call the darker version of the petal pink. We're going to go with the Calypso Coral. It's small, so I think it'll work out just fine. And I'm using my little jelly bean shape. Oh yeah, that's perfect. My little jelly bean shape. Perfect. All right. So when was the last time you gathered with girlfriends, got together, even if it's just to have a cup of coffee or have some tea, whatever it is? We, as much as we don't like to think we are creatures of socialization. We like to socialize, most people anyway. But yeah, it was so fun. It really filled my soul to be around like-minded people. So it was fun. I think I've had some different people tell me that they thought that was one of the reasons why doing this has been so important to me. I didn't fold that really correctly, so I'm trying to straighten out my fold here, was The Gathering. And I know, you know, after that C word there, COVID, we, it's taken us a while to get back into doing those things for some people. But I was telling the ladies that, you know, I think I spent more time sick this winter than I have in a really long time. And I don't know if it's because my immune system is just not rocking it or what. But, yeah, I was sick a lot this winter. All right, so we're going ahead and we've put our layers all together. We're going to go ahead and put this together. Crushed curry would have been nice too, Sandy. Yes, ma'am. All right. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do, like, the most important part of it. I'm going to see if I can pop this part. Oh, look at that. I didn't press too hard, so I can. Now, if you do this and you get a layer together and you're like, hey, I forgot something, because I did forget something, you can do what I just did. You can kind of pull them apart. Usually, you take your bone folder and kind of go under there. But what will really help release this is a little heat. So grab your heat embossing tool and give it a little heat. So I had it sitting right here, but do you think I remember to put it on there? All right, so I'm going to use this fun petal pink ribbon that comes in the storybook suite. If you look at this ribbon, it is so pretty. It's got like little ruffles on the edges. So won't that be pretty on my card, just to add a little something something? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the faux, what I call my faux bow. So we're just going to take a piece and wrap it around. So just think about yourself if you were struggling with something and all of a sudden you went to your mailbox, and wouldn't it be nice to have something else in your mailbox besides the dreaded bills and have somebody reach out to you and just send you a card? So that's why I think our card sending is so important. I really do believe that we are making a difference with our cards, one card at a time. And how much fun is it if they're homemade cards? Like, how special is that? All right. Don't you like the pink? I love that ribbon. It's really pretty. Now, I'm not going to put my bow on there until I put the rest of it. But what I need to do is I need to cut one of these guys out, because this set doesn't come with a die. So we're going to do a little fussy cutting. And those of you guys that have been following me for years know that I used to like totally like growl when it came to fussy cutting. But you'll see, I'm not going crazy with this fussy cutting. I'm just going to kind of do an outline. I'm not going in between all the leaves and all the petals. I'm just going to give it a little something here. Boo. What are you booing about, Miss Lorraine? About the fussy cutting, or that there isn't a die? I know I'm a little disappointed there isn't a die, but it's okay. Like I said, I bought it because I love the sentiments that are in it. I like sentiments that are different. I mean, I like to do the thank you and all that stuff too, but I really like the sentiments. And I had a bunch of our kits yesterday too. And I think the scrapbookers are really enjoying our kits. They seem to be pretty excited about them, which was really nice. I sold 2 whole sets of the storybook suite, so I was very excited about that. Everybody really, really liked that a real lot. Okay, we're going to pop that up, and we're going to pop this guy up too. And then we're going to put our bow in there somewhere, maybe over here. All right, let's get out some dimensionals. I know I'm using up, I think I've almost got this sheet done. That one's garbage. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, let's use up the edges of this one. Oh, both no dies and having a fussy cut. Yes, ma'am. It is a pretty set. Too bad it doesn't have dies. All right, we're going to pop this guy up right. We're going to bring him up a little bit, I think, because then we're going to bring this guy down. We're going to pop him too. What did I just do with that one I was cutting apart right here? 1, 2. So I apologize. I'm a little on the fly this morning. Unfortunately, I kind of slept in. I had worked the night before, so I went pretty much 24 to 36 hours without any sleep, which I try not to do, but you know what? It was well worth it, I have to say. It really was. Hey, Miss Sandy, missed you yesterday. How's that foot? Are we recuperating good? I hope. I hope. Get you back on your feet. All right, so we're going to tie this bow over here. And I kind of went crazy with my extra ribbon. I didn't need all that ribbon. And now let's look through my bling. Let's turn this a little. That's the other thing when you do the faux bows, you can kind of twist them around and play around with them and get them to go the direction that you want to. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. But now, let's look through my open bling here and see what we have for bling. We've got some butterflies. We've got some dragonflies. We've got some hearts. We've got these. We've got this. Let's see. I think I might still have some of those petal and pink ones. Let me see if I have an open package of those. Thought I still had. I'm trying to use them all up because you guys know, here they are. There's a new catalog coming just around the corner. And I might, let's use up those butterflies too. Let's go crazy with the bling, right? We want my recipient to feel very special. So we're going to do these on here. I did 3 on there, and then I have 4 butterflies. So that'll give me 7. So that'll work out just fine. Let's do a big butterfly down there, and let's do 1 up here, and let's put the 2 little guys on the flower somewhere. Whoops. There. There you have it. Quick and easy, and I finished a thing of butterflies. All right, guys, as you know, we have tons of things online. There's don't forget that scrapbooking brochure. There's some beautiful scrapbooking kits in there. If you're a scrapbooker, definitely don't forget to check out those online exclusives. That's where this stamp set, yes, where you can find this stamp set. So oh, because of the remarkable in the title. Yes, definitely. Janet's been Remarkable Stampers for years, so she probably loves this stamp set, I'm sure. All right, Paper Pumpkin. You have till April 10th to sign up for this month's Paper Pumpkin. Don't forget to grab your add-on when you're signing up for the Paper Pumpkin. You're going to love those add-on dies. I know I've been really enjoying the add-on dies a lot, especially the bee that was in the last one. I really love that one a lot. When you're shopping and you need to spend just a little bit more to get you to the next level, don't forget to hit those last chance products. And that last level is going to continue because you are going to get credits for every $20 increment when the rewards program switches over to the new rewards program. So don't forget that. Be watching my website. All the information on that will be available on the website as to how it will go about. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out and talk to me. But we have just a couple weeks left, and then that whole rewards program is going to be changing a little bit. I did have customers yesterday that said, they kind of liked it. I got reviews both ways, back and forth. It's change, and a lot of times we don't like change, but that's kind of how we roll. Memory Keeping Monday. Stop by tomorrow for my Memory Keeping Monday post. I post videos, I post pictures, I post all different kinds of things on Memory Keeping Mondays that has to do with memory keeping. And that's all I got for you this morning. So thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed my quick card and my little spiel about card sending. Please, if you have time this week, grab one of your cards and send it out to somebody special. And if you hear of somebody struggling, I actually had a beautiful conversation with a lady yesterday. She does a card ministry at her church. And if anybody hears of anybody struggling or anything like that, they give her a little note and let her know. And she sends them a card from the church. And it's just so nice to know in the days of struggles and stuff that we have a support system and that we have people that are thinking about us. And it also makes me very grateful and that of everything that I have. So it's a two-way street. It really is fun to send cards. So on that note, I'm going to let you go because I got lots to do today, and I'm going to spend the afternoon with two of my favorite people, four actually, but two of my very favorite people, those two granddaughters of mine. All right, so you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping in and watching this morning, and hopefully I didn't bore you with my spiel about card sending. And yeah, hopefully don't forget to come on back this week. Friday, Facebook Friday will be Friday night. And hopefully we'll all be stamping together real soon. Have a great week and rest of your day.